what's going on. I want to start with one thing today. I want to talk about how do you groom your life? How do you groom your child? How do we groom our children? How do we groom our Africa today? Because for all the times we have been complaining this, that. If you ask someone, how do you earn a living? I'm down. What do you do? I would have done this, but I have no money. I have no capital. The government has not helped us. Blah, 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 blah. You know? But now we have come up with an idea to think about. I want to tell you one story. This story is about the stone soup. Someone had the stone. Do you know all of you people, you know stones? Just like this one. This is the stone. And just a piece of stone, a small stone. And he was like, I'm stranded. But I have to earn a living. I have to eat. I have to survive. I have to live. You know? And he was like, but what do I have? And he said, I have a stone. Yes, a stone is a good asset to start with. You know, like, do you understand? Someone has a stone but want to eat food. The day is going on, he's hungry, very, very hungry, want to eat. And what he did is this. This is the criteria he used. He came up with his stone and he asked the neighbor, oh my good neighbor, here I have a stone. Could you help me with your pot? And I put in my stone. I want to cook. And the neighbor was surprised and was like, hey, how could you cook the stone? Okay, let me give you my pot and I see how you cook it. And he gave him the pot. This one was, I have got a second asset. From there, he asked the second colleague, oh, my friend, I'm here. I have a stone and I have a pot. Right, I'm hungry. I need to go get something to eat. But I'm missing water. Then the colleague was like, oh, I've never seen anyone cooking a stone and gets like something to eat. How are you going to cook it? Of course, we all know that a stone can't go, like, it can't, you can't mash it, like, even if you mash it, you can't get something out of it, like, to eat. You understand? So he was like, okay, let me see the magic out of it. Let me give you my water. This person got the third asset, water. He poured in the pot. And he was like, yeah, call the whole village. Come on, friends. And he was like, hey, my good neighbor, my friends have given me a pot and water. I have my stone. I want to cook it. And I get what? I get food to eat. But I'm missing fire. Could you help me? And I get fire? And the other colleague was like, who? Cooking a stone? And you get food to eat? Yes, I'll provide you with fire. Go on. Let us see your magic. And it was like the whole village collected, they gathered together and were like, yes, we want to see you cook the stone. And you get what? You get the food. He was like, yes. He was like, hey, friend, you've come with a leaf. okay, could you help me with those vegetables and we spice our stone? Do you understand? And he asked for the colleague and was like, yes, let me help you with my spices. The colleague gave him the spices, all the vegetables. He put them in the stone. Remember, we have our water. He has his pot. He's now collecting everything in the pot. Someone came with the salt. Another one came with the vegetables. The other one came with this. So at the end of the day, this guy, he boiled and boiled, knowing his goal that I want to eat. So he used these village members, the neighbors, the friends, the colleagues to help him with the remaining assets, and he got food. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, we see the man removing his pot off the fire, scooping out all the vegetables, put the stone outside, and he served all the vegetables the neighbors and the colleagues brought to see the magic, which magic he could use to boil this stone. And he got what to eat. That's the story of the stone soup. Oh yeah. So now, this is how we groom children in Africa. Just to remember the parable of Jesus. Actually, let me just take you right away on the story of Moses with the Israelites and God. Moses, when they reached the Red Sea, remember? Do you remember that story? Everyone who knows that story, I think you understand. The Pharaoh and his troops, they are chasing them. They ran and reached the Red Sea, and they had nowhere to go. But God was asking Moses, what do you have in your hands? And Moses told God that I have a rod, I have a stick. And God told Moses, could you use that stick to struck the water? And Moses, when he struck the water, we see a developing root. The water divided, and these people moved on, and they got secured, saved from the Pharaoh's anger. So today, in this present world, we are asking, my fellow African, my fellow youth, you studied? Yes. You have diploma, degree, certificate? Yes, that's good. You're in village, you're in town, it doesn't matter. What do you have in your hands? What's the next? Which asset do you have in your hands? Don't say, I have nothing. Do you understand? Like, you have your life. You, yourself, you're an asset to start with. 2, the second asset. You have wisdom. Actually, you have the knowledge, you're just missing the wisdom. 3, this third asset you have is the people around you. When you have to develop, when you want to develop, when you want to do something unique, and you want to be financially stable, sustainable, when you have no pressure, do not look after those one who are better off already. Ask yourself, where should I start from? There are some businesses you can start